From the great halls of their house, there are assembled three who hope to one day be the world's greatest driving heroes. Created from the cosmic legends of the universe comes our team captain, the Vision, Bill Fisher, their soon-to-be Wonder Woman, Vicki Fisher, and our Batman, the master of tools, gadgets, and all things mechanical, our mild-mannered, soon-to-be millionaire, Alan Danvers. Their mission, to fight injustice, share what is right and wrong, to get you out of your house and come out racing with us, and serve all mankind. They are the Garage Heroes and Training Team.
Welcome to the Garage Heroes and Training Podcast. I'm going to be one of the hosts for this episode. My name is Bill. Who else is hosting? There's lots of us this week.
I'm Vicki.
I'm Jennifer.
Keep going.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Audra.
Oh, we got them all. We have race preview. We are going to a race this weekend. Well, by the time you hear it, it'll be this weekend.
Yay.
We have the 24-hour Lemons at Thompson near Lake Vicki.
Chargagagag man chargagagag chabunagugabag.
Yes, absolutely. So, just in case, we send Vicki whenever they do that penalty. So we're good. So we've raced there before. I think this was where we first met Miss Elizabeth for the first ever time when she was Flo. And Audra, you've raced there once, I believe.
I did an HPDE there. Once,
HPDE,
yeah.
that's right.
Oh, she's going to be warm. That's awesome.
That's right. So this is going to be our team's first ever all girl, all female, no guys, no reason to go slow because there's no guys on your team. Our all female entry for the El Jefe Trophy truck.
Yay.
Yay.
No black flags.
No black flags.
That's right. Alan can't get a black flag because he's not in this car. Anyway, but Alan is in the artist formerly known as a Spider Stag.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be fun. So
Yes,
we've got
they will be racing, if I am correct. Bennett, is Quinn going to be there?
Yes.
Elazar man.
Yes.
And Quinn and Bennett are Alan Danvers' sons.
Yep.
And I believe they're going to have a friend, Connor, who's going to be pitting with them.
And I'm a backup, just in case. Which
Nice.
we all know. There's no reason to have a backup if Alan's trying to drive because he doesn't let anybody in the car. So that's fine. So, ladies, since you aren't routinely racing with us, we just want to make sure we had all our driver prep ready. Are we racing suit and gloves and boots? Are we all good?
Yep, I put them all in my bag today.
Okay, do we have an adapter for the helmet? If not, I'm bringing a helmet with a mic in it.
Which kind of plug do you have, Elizabeth? Do you remember?
I was actually just online looking for stuff, so I want you to tell me and I'll order it today.
Okay, we have IMSA.
Yeah.
So if you're
I just need the plug, the earpiece. Yeah.
NASCAR
No.
You need the whole thing?
Yeah, I need the whole thing because that one broke.
Okay. Well, per our earlier guest who does this for a living, IMSA is the way to go.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I will. I'll send you a couple pictures and see which one I should order.
Okay, that sounds great.
You use your earbuds, right? I use my earbuds.
We have built-in microphones into the helmets. But,
La-di-da.
well, Vicki built them in, so it's not like we la-di-da it very well. We just fake it. But you can use earphones as well.
Okay.
What about you, Miss Audra? You don't usually have to have a radio for your 30-second autocross.
I was informed that I would be borrowing.
That
you
is
are
fine.
borrowing. I'm
That's
going to
fine.
bring 2 helmet sizes with us, so you can choose which one you would like.
Thank you very much.
No problem. And they're both got radio speakers and everything?
Yes.
Okay, so we're good there.
How do you, I know on Flow, we had a steering wheel that you push to talk.
Yep, we got that too.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Great.
we're good. We're good
Yay.
there. So because the other choice is to have it live the entire time.
No.
and with Alan singing and talking to himself for 2 hours at a strut, no chance. So it's
You don't
push
want to
talk.
hear me crying.
Oh, that's fine.
And Audra, your helmet may or may not have a Wilson sticker on it from like Castaway. You know, do you remember the?
Yes, I do.
The volleyball?
Yeah, the Wilson. Yeah, you might have the handprint on the side of your helmet. Of Wilson. But hey, it depends.
When I start to cry, I should just start to shout Wilson as well.
Yeah.
Pretend that he's floating away.
No.
Yep, pretty much.
That's the safe word.
Could be. You never know. It's not the safe word when the Wilson sisters are involved. But anyway, that's a different story. Are we going to be doing cool shirts and coolers?
I am bringing cool shirts
Yes.
and a cooler. I have lots of cool shirts, so I'll bring extra.
All right. So
Good.
if you don't have one, we'll bring some spares. So that'll be good. Ladies, one of the things that you guys came over for a visit, I believe we changed seats in the car, truck, whatever.
Yay.
So
What do you-
excited.
Jennifer got
Oh my god.
Jennifer got a chance to sit in the car in the race truck with the seat. Jen.
Oh, did you like it, Jen?
Oh my gosh. It is. I am so excited to race it because it's like a whole new world.
Yeah. I love that
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
It hugs you.
That and just sitting higher up. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
I'm really.
Yeah, it looked really high if you look at it, but once you got in, I think
No,
Vicki, you
not
were a
at
little
all.
nervous. But once you get in, it's perfect.
Yep.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
No, really
We had to do a couple welds, not on your material, but on our base, the slider base, which
Yeah.
belongs in the truck. So
Yeah,
your
yeah.
stuff is fine. Just so we can make sure that seat was anchored and did not wobble or anything. So
Yeah,
we
they're
got
good.
that done. And I did, Audra, manipulate the pedal so it does raise a little higher. So we're going to keep checking on that. So that should help you also.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So for those of you playing at home, usually when you have a mixed male-female race team, for some reason, the girls don't get the benefit of having a car or a truck that fits them. And in this case, since there are no boys allowed, we made this so that the longest person is Vicki, and the car can go literally so short that I couldn't even put my leg in the car. It was so close to the front. So the tallest person who fits in that car right now is 5'7". Anybody over 5'7", sucks to be you. Wasn't made for you. So
It's going to be awesome.
It is going to be a
Yes.
lot of fun.
It's perfect.
it is. It's made for
The
you guys.
first time I've ever seen this.
I know. We try to take care of.
I
We
know.
try to take care of our
It's
guests.
amazing.
It is.
It only took us 3 hours to get that seat in, right?
Yeah. Oh, you
And
know.
about another 4 hours of welding.
Yep. I hate
Yeah.
seats.
Yes, there's a reason why we did this ahead of time. So
Yeah.
we did make sure the harnesses fit. I believe all four of you have been tied into the seat, nice and comfy and
Yeah.
snug. Is that true? All good?
Perfect.
All good?
Yep.
Okay. And while you guys came out to do the seat trial, I believe you got to do a little bit of practice in the race truck for the two ladies who have not driven the trophy truck, El Jefe, the bad hombre. What were your initial thoughts going in? And then what were your thoughts coming out?
I saw the evidence.
Yes.
You saw the
Yes.
evidence.
The skid marks are still on the
I'm sorry.
it's fine.
No, it was awesome.
We named each one for you too. So Elizabeth, you usually drive well, you've driven the 944, you've driven your brand new to you BMW E30. This is somewhere between those two, I think. Well, maybe not
Yeah.
between. So
No,
what were your
it definitely is big.
it is.
It felt big and it felt like a truck until it was a lot of fun. It's going to be a great car. We're going to have a lot of fun. It didn't feel like a race car, like a little 944, because it's a lot of glass,
It is.
but it was great. I was surprised. It felt as comfortable as it felt comfortable driving it. I was surprised about that. I
Excellent.
thought it would be
Weird.
more trucky.
When we
And it
asked
wasn't.
people after driving it, and everybody loves it.
Yeah.
It's pretty deceptive.
One of those things, you look at it and you're like, nah, and then you drive it and you're like, oh.
It was peppy. Like, I was very surprised about that. Like, it really gets up and goes, and I was happy about that.
And Vicky's done some
Audra,
more
what did
work,
you think?
so it's got more. So you guys will get a little bit extra. So Audra, this is not your BMW. This is not a Mini like the other two hosts of your podcast. This is slightly bigger, perhaps not able to be shifted quite as fast. Remember, there is no fifth gear, even though
No
it says
fifth
there is
gear.
no fifth gear. What were your thoughts going in, and then after you got out?
Well, going in, you're like, I'm gonna die.
That's most of our
Giggled my
cars.
way around your airport. The thing is hilarious, and it's so solid. Like, I didn't expect it to feel as solid as it did.
So did you either of you get the back end a little bit out, a little slip?
I did not.
Did not? Not yet.
I did on where the skid mark is around.
Yeah, you
Down the
yeah,
end.
you did.
I know,
So-
and it was specific. Vicki said, do not, if you're going to skid, don't do it on the fresh pavement. So of course I did it on the fresh pavement.
That's okay. That's okay.
I didn't mean to.
The planes have been doing it all weekend. You're fine.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
It was a lot of fun, really.
Good. Well, hopefully you guys will say that after the weekend. That would be great. So El Jefe entry, all female, all girls. I don't know which way you want to go. Prepped, correct?
We have a few more things we have to do, little
Mhm.
things, but nothing that's time consuming.
Okay.
Just gotta wash it. Make her look pretty.
Basically, yeah.
Yes.
So I right. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm used to it. Bulldoze away.
No. So we're having a connection issue with the speed sensor. I need to go out and get a connector for that. That's been a little difficult to work with. We put a heat shield on because the exhaust system now goes very, very close to the transmission. It actually is it's a dual pipe that comes down into the cherry bombs, but there's a crossover that we had to do that comes very, very close up against the transmission. So we had to put a heat shield up in there. It made Alan very, very nervous. So we constructed some of that. It's not the prettiest, but it's a heat shield nonetheless. So we had that going, and we had a few adjustments that we had to do. But the only thing that's really kind of left that is really creating just a little bit of an issue is the speed sensor, because it actually needs a connection. And I still don't know the story about why we don't have one there. So I'm not sure if it was ripped off or something happened. I don't know. But
I'll just make a label on the speedometer that says fast and put a finger
Yeah.
pointing to it. That's all we need. to know.
yeah, I'm going to go out and get one and see if I can match it up and wire it up and put it up underneath there. But other
No
than that, the adjustments went really well. Has new brakes.
Yay.
And all the fluids are done. So all the fluids are fresh and ready to go. We had to put a new, and we have drum brakes. Yes, I know they're ancient. They're temporary, but I had to get a new brake cylinder to put in there because while bleeding the brake, I noticed that it was stripped. So I couldn't bleed the brakes on that one side, which is on the driver's side rear. So the best thing to do was just replace the whole cylinder. So went ahead and did that yesterday. And now you just got to get that speed sensors done and a few things buttoned up with rivets, and we're done, ready to go.
Nice.
The rivets
Good.
done.
We had the rivet on the front done.
Yes.
Yeah, on the front they are.
How about up in the channel?
Yeah.
Okay. Rivets are done.
I saw Jen doing it, so you know.
Yeah.
All right, so all
Nice.
all girl prepped, all girl driven. What about at the race, or is it going to remain all girl fixing and repairing and prepping?
Try.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are kicking me to the curb. I'm there to
Vicki
be.
and we already said we're going to try and do everything
Okay,
we
so
can.
I'm
Yep.
there to look pretty useless. Okay, I'm good with that.
But here's what we are going to accept. We are going to accept diagnosis help.
if
Yeah.
needed.
But we are going to be doing all the wrenching
If needed.
if
Hope-
needed. We're going to do our
hopefully not.
best.
Hopefully not needed. Question for the trophy boy who's just there to be pretty. Is it all girl fueling and pit stops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So basically I should bring my short shorts and umbrella and just walk next to you as you're parading to the track, and just make sure that everybody sees you,
Well, your
right.
apron.
or my apron. All right. Very well. Very well.
So
I'll see.
you can cook for us.
I'll see. I can do that. That's not a problem.
We
So-
should practice that when we get there.
Practice cooking,
No.
practice
the-
eating.
The gas and
Yes,
Yeah.
we will.
Yeah.
Yes, we will.
Friday, not practice eating, but Friday we'll practice, or
Fuel
Thursday,
stops.
whatever. We'll practice, fuel stops and getting in and out.
Okay. Very cool. Does anybody have any idea what's going on with the spider stang?
Spider Spang needs numbers. So we're going to print those off. As far as I
Yes.
know, he's just buttoning things up, but I haven't heard anything that he is complaining about. So I expect he's in a full panic
Okay. Sounds good.
and probably running late.
We cannot imagine anything else. Well, good luck, Alan.
He's
No.
next to us in the garage.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
Good.
It was very close to us. Yeah.
The way it was set up was he was one garage stall away, and hopefully we're switching. So I
Nice.
think we're switching. So
Do
this should
we
be-
have our, I'm sorry.
go ahead. Go.
Do we have our time yet for tech, or they do
Yes.
that if they have?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
we
yeah.
we are teching on Friday at 1:30 to 2:00.
Okay, good.
So there's one complicating thing, Miss Vicki.
Yes.
I did not remember to change our number, so it is 616.
Is that the
Okay.
number that's on it? Oh, you have to redo the numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
We can do that.
Okay. I just found that out today. I was like, oh, I knew I forgot something. Okay.
All right, good. 1:30.
Yes, we can. And actually,
Hey,
Yeah.
Jennifer's got to be near the microphone to hear her.
oh, sorry.
No, I just want to know if we can get the same style of numbers that we have on the side.
Oh,
Runic.
absolutely.
Okay.
Have fun. We'll travel.
All right.
I like
That's right.
that.
That's right. No worries. Once we have the font, we're good. All right, ladies. You don't get away from going to the track with me without me asking the question that probably nobody cares about, but I ask anyway. Goals. Do we have any goals going in? Does anybody got something, one or two things maybe they want to work on, they want to accomplish, maybe a specific turn, maybe a driving technique, maybe a paddock wrenching? What are you thinking? What are our goals?
I'll go first.
Okay.
For me,
For you.
I'm going to see if I can manage the truck in the garage myself with the help of the girls. So I will have a list of stuff that we're going to have to do, and we'll set up a schedule for that. And it's another thing when we get to that point of organization, I'll let you know what
Checklist.
we need to do. What's that?
You want the checklists, right?
Yeah, we need the checklist, but there's going to be partial instructing, but mostly,
We're good.
yeah.
Anything
Good.
else?
We'll be good.
Yeah, we'll be good. And then the other thing too is I'm really going to work on the straightaway for me.
Okay. Miss Jen, you're always used to me pummeling you about what your goal should be.
Personally, not lift.
That's part of it. Yes, don't lift.
In the garage, I just I hope to help as much as I can, and yeah.
So training and training
I
and prep.
Well, see, the thing is, I really don't. I don't understand a lot, so it's hard for me. Like I said, I'll do anything. It's just not knowing what to do. So hopefully we'll have a system where
You've got
somebody
brake
can just say,
bleeding
Jen,
down.
do that, and then I'll understand what to do and do it. So
Yeah.
So yeah, we could do that. It's like remove the tires,
Yeah.
You know how to remove tires.
Yeah,
Things
torque
I
the
can
wheels.
do, some things that I just don't.
Right. So
You're in charge of
Elizabeth,
torquing.
yeah, you're going to be twerking.
I can do
Torquing.
that. I can do that.
Make sure you pronounce that right, or else a whole different thing happens.
Yeah. So I guess what Elizabeth and I can do is divide the jobs up to stuff that is easily understandable, and then stuff that's a little bit more complicated.
I think if there's things that need to be done each time the truck comes in, then those are types of things that like I can do. Because if it's the same thing over and over again, just show me how to do it and I can keep doing it. Yes, Bill.
Question from the peanut gallery: am I allowed to train but not touch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Very well. All right. Audra, this is your first ever race, so you're kind of walking into untrodden grass. Is a nice way to put it. Do you have any goals for this besides, the one we talked about on the text chain?
And I'd like to know if she has any concerns.
Oh yes, we would. Absolutely.
The concern that I had with the text chain.
Well, that's one concern. Yes.
I just want to be a good contributing member of the team, help out as much as I can. And as far as driving, just want to be consistent, predictable. I don't want any black flags. I'd like to improve
that one.
over the course of time, while we're doing this race.
She's our
Nope.
baby bird.
No black flags. It's awesome. I love that one.
That's all I
Alan, do you
want.
hear that? People want to have no black flags. Just saying. Just thought it was possible. All right. No black flags. You're aiming
No
high. I
black
love
flags.
that. I love that. What about you,
No
Miss Elizabeth?
accidents. Try to calm down a little quicker. It takes me a couple laps to calm down. So
From nervousness or excitement?
both. Yeah, both.
You
So
know
I'm
what
a
I could
little like, I just need to calm down and get in the zone. And I really am looking to be consistent with my lap times. When you can, where there's no yellow or no red.
or
Hopefully
stupid
there's
traffic.
no red.
So
Yeah.
so what we did do this particular time is that the race truck used to have a lap timer in it. And we decided that people were performing better when they were not looking at their lap times because they were getting too stressed out to try to beat their time all the time, when that's really not the point of racing. And this
Right.
particular, at least the first day, it's not. It's more like racing that track and then trying to keep your truck alive,
Right.
which is actually easier than it sounds with a well-running car.
Don't
As
use
long
fifth.
as, what's that?
Don't use fifth.
Yeah, just don't use fifth.
Yeah.
So, but you just drive, and you drive quick, and you just keep racing the track. Don't race people or time. Race the track to the best of your ability.
Good. Get
Okay.
as many laps as we can.
Absolutely. Just
Butts
keep
and
swimming.
seats.
Just
Yeah.
keep swimming. All right. So
How about
Since-
you, Bill? What are your goals?
since I am only a backup driver, I have many things. So I'm going to be supporting both teams. I'm not going to touch your car. It's all you. I may point or make a suggestion. Since I'm more familiar with the telemetry, I was thinking I could be the telemetry radio monitor person for your team, so you guys can focus on everything else and don't have to worry about that, if that's okay.
Love it.
That would be
Okay.
wonderful.
Yeah, that's great.
Very well. If I do get out in the truck in the Spider Stang, I'm going to try to work on my smooth fast, especially brake release. So that's my driving goal. Alan, what's your goal? Okay. Bennett. Okay. Quinn. Okay. Elazar. Okay. Good job. You guys are good. I have no idea what their goals are. So we'll talk to them after the race, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So car prep ups and downs. I think anybody have any highlights, any ups and downs? I think the visit that you ladies came out and wasted an entire very, 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 very long day to come out here. I think it was well worth it. Anything that went well? Anything that you guys enjoyed?
Oh, it was great fitting us in the seats, and then Vicki and Audra and I worked on our harnesses and the routine of getting drivers in and out. That was very good.
We did
Okay.
also touch on
There's
gassing
no
up
fifth.
and hot
There's-
pit.
And there's no fifth.
And there's no fifth.
No fifth.
So we just touched on hot pit, but we'll go ahead and we'll do another routine on that, so you guys know what to expect on the hot pit, and then you'll go out. I think the way it works is that Jennifer and I will go out with you and we'll instruct you when we're out there.
Well, we're going to do that we're going to do that in the paddock.
Yes, of course, but yeah.
So we're going to do it in the paddock. We're going to pretend that we have full jugs of gas. I'm going to bring an extra jug that's empty. And we're going to pretend everything except for opening the gas tank. And we'll just do it.
Yeah.
And I do want to make sure that with the seat in the new position and everybody comfortable and it's secure now, because it doesn't have it's got almost no wiggle.
Nice.
I want to make sure you guys are good getting in and out quickly, especially out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll practice hot pits because, the faster we are, the more time we get on the track.
Exactly.
And the more laps we do and the better we do.
Exactly.
But definitely when you do this, breathe and don't, because your fingers will start going crazy because you're trying to do something so fast. Just breathe and just be steady. That's all.
Yep. Okay, Vicki, you still got to do the guide plate on the rear drum brake. It's coming in tomorrow.
I am not going to do it. I flipped it over. The tires are on the truck, and I kind of censored it out, and it's fine. So, but it is a backup if we need it, so we should bring it.
Okay, we're bringing it. All right. We still have to load. I'd like to be loaded Tuesday.
I love that idea.
Yeah,
would be a nice change. How are we doing on
Jennifer's
food?
taking the truck on Tuesday.
Where's she going?
She's got to go get Jim. But
okay.
All right. So we can do that just Wednesday morning.
The trailer can be loaded. When is she going? Tuesday?
She's taking the truck Tuesday.
Okay, so why don't we try to load tomorrow then? It's Monday.
Okay, we could do that.
Okay. How are we doing on food prep? Is everything divided and being conquered?
Yes, I most of it's done. I am taking your cooler because most of it's already, yeah. Oh, sorry. So yeah, when I go to get Jim, I'm taking your big cooler because most of it's already prepped. I just need to bring it up. So
It didn't fit in the Miata on the way here?
No, it didn't. Not a lot fit in the Miata. You were funny. Bill's like, well, why didn't you drive with the top down? I'm like, the top was the only thing holding half the stuff I brought with me in.
I looked in there and you couldn't even see out the back window.
Oh, I mean, good Lord.
I just want to see Jacob's hair after about 4 hours in the convertible. I think that would be hilarious. So we're in good shape on the food?
We just need to get rolls and vegetables, stuff that I couldn't get
too far ahead.
So but the cooking the stuff is mostly done. Just some of the breakfast items we didn't pre-cook, but we got some. Jim and I ordered something new for the what.
Oh God, the Wilson sisters are plotting. This is nothing good comes of this.
So we came up with something that might make you very happy.
All right, very
the
well.
Korean pork.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Vicki and I had Korean pork today. It was really good. So we're thinking about maybe doing something similar.
Okay.
So, but anyway, Jim and I, you'll love it, Bill. It would be great.
I've been told.
Jim and I ordered one of those 3 container buffets. Serving buffets.
Mm-hmm.
We thought for breakfast.
Okay.
Or we could put breakfast foods in them.
Okay. Nobody else is eating, just me?
That, yeah. Huh?
Nobody else is eating, just me? What about liquid? Are we good for liquid? Are we set?
Yeah.
We're bringing the 2 water coolers because there's so many people, and I have no doubt it's going to be flipping hot.
Always is.
This time of year, it's always kind of iffy and gamey. If you wear glasses, you might be fogging. So we're going to have to get anti-fogs on your glasses, maybe.
Yeah, the weather, it looks like, which I looked up now, is Thursday, a little bit of rain, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are in 80, 83, 85. Probably
would be
a
a
first.
humidity. Yeah, that's great.
If it stays that way, that would be awesome.
I know.
Yeah. I think Elizabeth, Jennifer, Vicki, and I all remember the first time we went there. It was like 105 degrees and 95% humidity, and oh my God.
And the trailer that we rented lost its air conditioning.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to 1-800-Rent-A-Shed. Anyway, how are we doing on bribes? Are we good with bribes? Audra, are you familiar with bribes?
I'm not familiar with bribes. I think something else you need to educate me on here.
All right, very well. So there's two parts to tech inspection. One, you take it into tech inspectors and they'll check it over to make sure that you're compliant with all the rules. And then the second one is the BS inspection, where they make sure you're compliant with the intention of the rules. How are you fulfilling your obligation as a Lemons driver, or are you trying to be a GHIT race driver? So part of that, especially as your car gets more and more towards the pointy end, more and more towards GHIT race car side, is the quality of your bribing and your costuming or theming. So we make sure, even though we aren't towards the pointy end, we bribe all the judges individually, and we dress appropriately to make sure that we get the lenient classification in terms of level and in terms of if there's penalty laps. Which leads us.
You got a shock.
I know.
Okay.
Well, especially since he froze, she was really in shock. Which leads us into the theming part. So for theming, Vicki, you're set with your costume, correct?
I am.
Jennifer, you've got multiple, but you're set. Okay. Miss Elizabeth, are you
I'm
okay?
set.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm set.
Miss Audra, are you BYOC?
Are you in need? Do you need a costume?
You have lots.
I have been trying to source a few final pieces, so I'm not sure if I'm going to need a costume or not.
Okay.
I have the wig and the
Do we lose her?
but there's a couple of key pieces that I haven't been able to get yet.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we always bring a couple backups. So we've got 2 tubs, large, very large tubs of costumes. So if things fall apart, we can help you. Am I freezing? Maybe it's me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay.
Am I-
So I think along the way, as we're passing people,
No,
Nice.
wait,
Until
what
they
are you
tell us
doing?
not to.
Why are
What?
you giving away?
because this is not going to come out until after the
No,
race.
it's coming out on Wednesday.
Okay, then edit this out.
Okay, fine.
Edit that part out. Okay, but that's going to take place. It's going to be awesome.
Nice. It will be. Yes, that will be awesome. I can't wait.
So,
Okay.
and as for beverages, also, as Jennifer normally does, she brings ice pops, and now we have margarita alcohol pops.
Nice.
But that'll be for later.
After the track goes cold, not while the track is hot.
After track is cold.
And I'll have a cooler of the iced tea and whatever Gatorade.
Yeah, I was going
or
to pick
whatever.
up like iced tea and Gatorade, and
Yep.
you said we need
Mhm.
enough for 16.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it's
Yeah.
16 or
And
17.
you also wanted like some beers and stuff for later. What do you want? What's your preference?
You know, I'm just a light drinker. So I just like Coronas or anything that's light because summer.
Mm,
It's
and
just
I don't-
hot.
I don't drink, so it doesn't
And
matter
Bill
to me.
doesn't drink. And in all honesty, the whole other team, half of them are kids.
Okay.
So there's only, honestly, I think there's only like maybe 6 or 7 people that are going to have a couple beers, you know.
so heavier on the Gatorade and lighter on the beer.
Yes, I would say that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I told Alan to bring I said, we're going to have a bunch of cooler stuff, but if he could go ahead and bring, you know, his beverage, because I think he does like some kind of cider that he drinks. He's like a angry orange or angry something. I
Orchard.
don't know.
Orchard?
Angry Orchard. That Angry Orange, isn't that the annoying orange?
Annoying orange.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
It's almost the same.
So and that's all he drinks. So told him, I said, just grab those. And I said he can contribute that. He's also bringing a car. But I think that's all we really need.
Yeah.
Because and honestly, I think Jennifer and I are good for like 2, and then we call it a night.
Yeah.
Don't let Vicki fool you. She can hang with the best of them.
Yeah, she pays for it the next
We've
morning.
got
Now.
pictures to prove it.
There's what happens in race bar stays in race bar.
Right.
So Saturday, ladies, we have the gridding at 8:30, and the track is hot from 9 to 6:30.
Say that again.
Gridding is at 8:30.
Okay.
Track is hot 9 to 6:30.
Okay.
Okay. We are not going to get this I got screwed award for not knowing the schedule this time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So if I were to propose a driver's schedule, I would say on Saturday, Vicki starts. I've got times too, if you guys want to get into it, but Vicki starts, and then Audra, I'm thinking you go in for at least 45 minutes, or if you're not comfortable, or if you're very comfortable, we can move it around.
Right.
And then Elizabeth will go, and that'll put us somewhere around 11:45. Elizabeth, you're probably good for 2 hours. Is that good for you, or is that?
No, that's good.
Okay.
And just radio in if you can't.
Yeah.
Right.
And just go to the hot pit, and we'll change you out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Miss Jen, that'll put you in post lunch, and everything will be good.
Mm-hmm.
And then Miss Vicki for a quicker stint, and then Audra, if all goes according to plan, you are going to take the checker on Saturday.
Yay.
What does that? No, I'm only kidding. I'm joking.
There's no checker in autocross? What do you mean? Okay. So that's kind of the
Nice.
plan. And then Sunday, it goes from 12 to 5. I just divided it up in 4, and either Vicki or Elizabeth, whoever was more comfortable, goes out first. And then the other goes second, then Audra, and then Jen will finish, if that's okay. And that's going to be like
That's
hour 15-ish, divide by 4.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Spider Stang, no idea what they're doing. We'll find out. We'll see. Anybody have any clue?
No.
They just laugh. They
Spider
just
Stang,
laugh.
I don't have a thing. I haven't really heard anything about the Spider Stang. I think right now Alan's was at Brown University.
He might be a
He was
Brown
at
condition Brown.
University. Right. So I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, we'll find out soon. Most important question for this race. Anything new or yummy? Stop laughing, you two.
Anything new or yummy?
Yeah. We bring
Korean pork.
Korean pork. All right. Very well. All right. That's
All right,
nice.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
So the fuel situation. So we'll be pitting every 2 hours because
2 hours.
Every
2 hours,
2
yeah.
hours. Okay.
Every
driver change.
and it will take it'll take about 2.5 cans.
Okay.
Right. And we've got the cart carries 3 cans, and we've got a fire extinguisher, and we have a catch pan, but we probably need to work on our team flagger downer thing. Did you have a chance to get that or no?
The what?
The
Flagger downer?
You know how we used to use the 616? We were going to try to get something a little more fun. Like, I'll take that as a no.
What's he talking about?
So we can find you
So we can find everybody on the pit
against the
lane.
wall.
Okay,
What?
we'll talk about this
The
later
thing?
because
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
all I have is the puzzled
we
look.
can actually right. We can do a 616 sign.
Or we can
for sure.
laminate one of our posters.
Or
Do something in
Yeah.
fluorescent.
we could just put a big Loki up.
Yeah.
Can you just what's the number?
Something bright colors.
We'll figure something out.
We just need to put it on. Yeah, we got that. We'll make a marker.
We'll make a marker. Okay, very well.
Good.
All right. Ladies, you haven't driven with us before. Is there any questions that we didn't cover? Is there anything concerns? Any?
No, Saturday, 6:30. Be there at 6:30. Is that too early?
No,
do you need?
I'll be up.
Okay.
We'll be
7.
there. We're going to get there Thursday and we'll be
Yeah.
there until Sunday. I think we leave around 6 or so.
Mm-hmm.
So, Audra, any questions? This is your first wheel-to-wheel endurance race.
Do you need anything from us on Thursday? Or
Skill.
just be there Friday at what time?
Really, anytime.
We'll be there all day. So anytime you show.
We mostly just do setup. There is a open track all day if we wanted to do practice, and it would be good if you could get there for Friday 5 o'clock. We're going to do a track walk with a bunch of friends.
Well,
I would
not
like
only
to do
that,
practice.
is that
Sorry.
You do want to do practice?
when
I
is
would.
tech?
Yeah.
Tech is at 1:30.
Okay, so Audra should be there before 1:30.
Well, I mean, if you can't, well,
Is that
if
possible?
I took the day off.
Because that's
Yeah, me too.
that's the whole point of the whole dress up. That's the only day you're going to be dressing up is on Friday.
we do tech at 1:30 and then
Unless
track
you
walk
I
at
can
5.
be there all day.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if we
I
Yeah, just
I
show
think
up
Audra
early
too
and-
would like some practice.
do you guys want to do
Absolutely.
practice? I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do practice then. So we got to get ready to roll on Friday.
Then
I
yeah,
even just need to practice getting in and out with the suit on. When we did it, I wasn't, dressed.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do anything we want. So
Yeah.
do we
Okay.
want to do on track practice or are we not?
I would like to.
Yeah, I would like to too.
Is that
Alright.
okay with you guys?
Yeah.
If they'll let us do it, yeah, I think it's like $200. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
So okay. All right. I will call them tomorrow and see if we can get that taken care of. And I would, even if we can't do that, I would like to do the track walk at 5. If everybody can be there, that would be great.
Yeah.
You'll get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
We always do when we've been there. I think this will be our 7th or 8th time. So
Yeah,
a
I'd
lot.
like to be there like Friday in the morning, like
Okay.
8:30. 8.
Yep. I think 4.
I've never
What?
done HPDEs up there. So we've only been doing this for 4 years. So
is that true? Yeah.
I
It feels like more.
yeah,
Oh, maybe it's just
yeah.
iRacing. Who knows? I know this track.
Yeah, but I could say that because it's been a while since I've been there.
Yeah, you skipped one.
I personally, because I missed 2 races up there.
All right. Sounds like
I
we're
could
doing
stand to
practice.
Have the track walk.
Good.
Yeah.
Track walk at 5, practice. And then Saturday night, there's like a group dinner party share thing with Glenn and a bunch of friends. I don't know if we're going to participate or not. We'll see. But
Okay.
we'll have backup food anyway. Any other questions, ladies? This is the first ever Garage Heroes and Trading Ladies event.
Yay! It's just going to be awesome.
It's gonna be-
I just can't wait to see Audra's eyes.
I know.
They're going to be so big.
When she gets off the track, that first 45 minutes,
Oh my
we're gonna
god!
have to tell her to drink a whole thing of water right there.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is start hydrating now.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So staying liquid is very good.
Yeah, and when you guys are doing this, we're not here to win. Okay?
What?
We're here.
What?
Yeah,
What do
right.
you mean?
What?
We're here to have a good time.
We're not here to win. We're here to
So-
dominate.
Yes.
We're
So
here to win.
for this particular race, I mean, we're not here to win. We're here to place well,
Do our best.
to do our best, but we're not beating anybody up for whatever driving that they're doing, because this is also a learning event for you guys, especially Audra, is that, her first experience. You get no pressure. You just do you. Okay. And same thing with Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And I know that you have a competitive streak because it's just in your aura. Okay.
Oh,
Really?
I thought that was
Is
backlight.
it?
Oh, sorry.
It is.
So yeah.
I've never noticed.
So-
She's so mellow.
So Bill has this motto that as we're going through our learning phase, is that how many cars are going to be in there? Did we figure that out yet?
Early number is 120.
Okay. So if we can in our class place at 50%,
60.
right, then anything above that, awesome. The closer we get to the top, the better. Okay.
Nice.
So because we have a huge learning curve. Okay.
Well, that's what I told Audra. It's just about laps. That's it. Not
Butts and
speed,
seats.
just about laps. Be consistent.
Keeping
Yep.
the car healthy, keeping it alive. If you hear something, you feel something, radio it in, because we got to check it. And it's just, honestly, in Lemons, there's a lot less put on winners as much as it is the race itself, and making it to the checker. Making it to the checker is huge
Right.
in Lemons. Serious. For
Yeah.
120 cars on the track, making it to checker is just, it's such a good feeling, and it's excellent.
Yeah.
Because some cars just blow themselves up before they get out on the track, right?
Yeah.
They drop engines, they, lose a tire or something, things happen. But
With Flo, we had 2 pit stops, one to give a quart of oil and then the other one for gas, and topped it up. So we had to do oil. Yeah. Oil, you'd have to come into the paddock to do oil.
We had an exhaust remake on our car at our last race right before we got there, and our exhaust kept falling off. Like, it kept disconnecting. We put it back in the shop and we had them seal everything back up again, but Alan wanted to change a couple things out, but because he built it below the flex pipe and just kept bouncing, it kept disconnecting. So we're like, so things happen. Okay. But
It's race car.
It's race car.
I have
So
stainless steel zip ties.
that's right.
So do we.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll
I already put them in my box.
That's right. I think when we were at Thompson, I think for the first time is that we were working on the cars, and a guy walked by and he says, "All I should do is just go find a couple pots and pans, weld them in there, and call it good." Just keep it running.
Right.
So right now the tech list says 108, but it can change.
Okay.
Entries. So we'll see.
All right. 108 is a good number.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Better
Audra,
than 140 we had on at one time.
no, not at Thompson. Thompson's 120. Audra, when you're racing at your autocross events, how many cars are on the track with you at the same time?
Nobody near you.
Ah, okay. All right.
So
So this
essentially, you're alone.
is more than that. So I just,
I can't even, my mind can't even conceive of 120 cars on Thompson.
it fits.
Yeah.
Barely.
Most of them will be gone.
Seriously, just think about driving in New York.
Well, what I keep picturing is driving go-karts, which I hate.
Nope. Way different.
Yeah, it's not go-karts.
It's way different. You'll be fine. You'll do great.
Yeah.
I think we'd like you to go for a short one the first time, just to realize, hey, that's not so bad. Practice on Friday is a great idea. If you guys are into it and I can get it done, I'll get it done. But I think once you get over the initial nerves, because you're gonna be nervous the first time going out, and you're gonna use a lot of energy, and that's why we want to get you in and get you out, so you feel it and you go, oh wait, that's not so bad. I can do this. And then you'll be much more mellow the second time. That's why you'll go a little longer. But I think you're going to have a blast. I hope you have a blast. If you don't have a blast, it's Vicky's fault.
Oh, that's terrible. I think really my biggest point of anxiety is I don't know what I don't know.
That's a good answer.
The best thing about you is the least of your worries is you're driving. You'll be fine. You're just going to need to.
Just everything else that I can mess up.
No, it's just
No.
you have to concentrate on being aware of everybody around you. That's the biggest change for you. The driving part isn't going to be a problem. It's not like you don't know how to drive a stick, or you don't know how to drive a car, or you don't know what a line is. You know all that stuff. It's just the cars in front of you and the cars behind you.
Right.
So.
You just have to practice a lot of spatial awareness. And just point buys. Point buys are excellent. Of course, you're not going to see a lot of point buys, but just keep in mind that as long as you're predictable and you follow the line to the best of your ability, they'll recognize you and you just let it go. But you're not out there to run up on somebody's bumper and try to make it into like a serious pass. I don't think you're going to be doing that this weekend. At least not yet. At least not Saturday.
Yeah, that's too bad.
No chrome horn.
So, but honestly, it's just, just drive and butts and seats. That's it.
I have a prediction for you, Miss Vicki.
What's that?
Audra's going to surprise you.
I think, what? I am not really worried about Audra at all.
I'm not either.
Because I have a feeling that once she gets over the traffic part and things start to, especially when things spread out, I think she's just going to be just like, bring it.
Well, I'm worried enough for all of us, so that's good.
You'll be fine.
I had the stress dream the other night. I dreamt that you're getting me all strapped in, and I looked down. I had my lawn mowing shoes on instead of my fire shoes.
That's not the goal.
Funny.
They're not fireproof, miss.
No, sir, they are not.
That's like my race dream where I came in fourth. I can't even dream about winning. Like I came in fourth. Like, so terrible.
It is such a rush.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. It's just the whole time is just a rush.
Jen's sleeping.
Not yet. She's well on her way though.
Sleeping.
She wants to be. All right. So ladies, the last time we were there in the truck, a fast time in the truck is about 1:40.
Oh, really?
And who made that?
I don't know. It was 2 years ago. I don't have my spreadsheet open.
I don't know if we had a guest driver or anything like that, or if
no.
it was a team drive.
No, we didn't. We did not. We had a guest driver in the BMW. You weren't there, so that's why I don't know. I was in the BMW. So the truck is probably plus or minus the same. So Audra, don't worry. You're going to be fine. You're going to worry anyway. Just go and have fun. It'll be your first wheel-to-wheel race. We can't wait to see your face because your smile was wider than your helmet opening, and you weren't even racing yet. You were just going around the hangar.
I know.
So it should be fun.
That was a blast.
All right.
That truck is so fun. Just getting to drive that again will just be such a pleasure.
So just so you're aware that I only really compete with other trucks on there. I'm like a truck hunter, and if I do better, that's great. But like when you're out on the track,
There's got to be a bunch of trucks there. I think there's 5 trucks.
Ooh,
Are there?
nice.
I think so. We're going to have to get a truck picture again like we did before. So
yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, ladies, I want to say one more thing before we sign off for the evening. I want to say thank you for coming on and racing as this. It's one of our goals when we started this team was to have an all-ladies race team. And after this weekend, we will have it accomplished. And you guys should just have a great time and enjoy yourselves.
I'm excited. We're going to have a blast.
Thank you so much for the invite.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, never a problem. We've been trying to get this done for 4 years. It just took us a while to find 2 people silly enough to come on board.
That's right.
All right.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
Next time we talk about this, we will talk about the results from our ladies trophy truck and the Spider Stang.
Yay.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Audra, tell her, come on down.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
All righty.
Okay. How's that? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So before we start the podcast.
How are you?
The nightmare I had trying to get Jennifer's levels the same as Vicky's levels. Oh my God.
Oh, okay. We'll be a little better. Pass the mic back.
I know that story very well.
Yes. Audra feels my pain.
I do.